Oh, he's coming. What does he want? Oh, oh. Recording.
Okay.
I waved at him and he thought that I want him to come here. So he came running. And I was just waving because I'm recording you.
We didn't make it to the rock.
It's on an island and there were two queues, street long.
So we're here instead. We've got the three seas, the Indian Ocean, the Arabian Ocean, and the other one that then escapes me. It's crazy here. So much local tourism.
It's a massive market area trying to sell random stuff to everyone.
So we've had a couple of days in the thriving metropolis of Kanyakumari. It was, how would you describe Kanyakumari?
Full on.
Yeah.
It's some festival and the population density was higher than usual at this meal.
It was colourful on
It was
here, but
just very loud, very busy.
and today we're turning west. Well, north, maybe a little bit north, but mostly west.
So from the tip, we're going up, but along the coast, along
Yeah.
the west coast. So
One of the guys on Blue Sky said, "Don't go that way," because a friend of his told, "Don't go up into Munur and cross because there is a festival on there, and that's the last thing we need right now."
well, the festival lasts for a couple of days, so it's going to be like this anyway for the next several days. But that's our general direction. We don't know whether there will be roadblocks again on this segment because we're going back towards the area that was full of roadworks and blockages.
Yeah,
We'll find out. We have a couple of days. We're heading towards Aleppo.
Yes, and we're going to have a special little trip there, which we'll tell you about on the day. But today we're going to Connor, I think.
Connor, something like that.
Yeah.
Kollam.
Kollam. We're going to Kollam. So today we're going to Kollam. So I guess we should hit the road.
Okay, go. Four hours exactly. Going to be an easy short run.
No, but
Shit roads and shit traffic.
but it is what we signed up for when we decided to come to South India.
Yeah.
We just stopped for a coffee. I'm astounded at how athletic and how easy these people handle motorcycles. There was a guy here. We've actually kind of parked half of the road in, but it's This guy just wheeled his bike around. Honestly, he'd give my friend Jay a run for his money, I think.
And in flip flops.
Yeah, while wearing flip flops, and with his father on the back.
And you would like to think that they do that because they are on tiny bikes or scooters, but no, they do the same in massive heavy bikes or sports bikes. It's like swimming. Their motions are fluid somehow, but they do this every day since they are born.
Yeah.
You see them carried in their mother's lap in the back of the bike, and as soon as they are big enough to reach the pedals, probably, they get their own, and that's their main way of transport. So it's like the way we use our legs, that's how they use their bikes.
Yeah. You're going to be a slow old ride, as we said.
Get back into the famous NH66.
Well, here we are in Kollam. We've arrived. That was a dusty old trip.
Very windy. All the roadworks just blowing dust in your face, and
Yeah, because guess where we wound up again? On Route 66.
not that Route 66, but
No, the one that we were so keen to avoid. And they're still doing roadworks down here.
I think this end of the road and of the road work is worse than what we left when we turned inland.
Still.
Yeah, anyway. It was a long day again. It's just, and it's hot. That's what
It was basically the same longer. We actually stopped at a little restaurant
Yeah.
about an hour out. But it was just like, and coming in, Google was directing us onto all the back streets and so forth.
Who
Good.
knows what we escaped with those back streets? Probably we saved a minute or a...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's very hot and doing low speed in the heat, in the dust, is just draining.
Yep.
Our hands hurt.
But guess what? It's not a dry hotel. Woo!
The things we learn to appreciate. We gotta find joy in as little as we can find.
Yes, indeed. So we're going to go and chill for a little while, and we'll see you on the next video.